Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
So this is totally separate. This has nothing to do with the angry review. Absolutely nothing to do with the angry review, okay? But I saw this. Some of you guys already knew about this. I saw this posted, and you know, this was from 2 days ago.
Richard High, a Buffalo police officer known for his angry cop videos, is now suing the city, claiming he has been passed over for promotions within the department because he is a military veteran and creates social media content about his military status. According to the federal discrimination lawsuit filed this week, High accuses the city of, quote, heightened scrutiny and discipline for the videos and sketches he posts on social media, which he says are largely military related. In the suit, High claims he was passed over for several promotions between 2018 and 2022. He was, however, promoted in 2023. High has been investigated by Internal Affairs at least 20 times, including for several violent off-duty incidents.
By the way, pretty sure all 20, something the news is very conveniently obfuscating, pretty sure that every single investigation of those 20 internal investigations, he was cleared of all 20. Notice how the news media didn't say that. They just said he's been investigated 20 times and deliberately left out the part where, oh, and he was investigated and cleared. Uh-huh.
He's been suspended for his social media content in the past, and in 2024, the state attorney general found High had a, quote, pattern of misconduct. News 4 reached...
What? Pattern of misconduct of what? Yeah, notice they're not specific. Yeah, 100% this is an attempted smear. Once again, they're trying to facilitate a smear campaign against Rich. And all across the world, millions of printers cried out in agony as yet another binder was unwrapped.
Out to Buffalo Police, which says it does not comment on pending litigation.
So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up. Rich is they're trying to smear him, just like last time. They're trying to smear him in the news. And my guess is Nick went, "Oh, you want to play that game, do you?" Okay. Yeah, you don't hate the news media enough. You truly don't hate them enough. But anyway, let's move on to his fun thing. So Rich put this out. It's about Carmelo Anthony. Interestingly enough, Rich misspelled Carmelo's name in the title. He spelled it with a C instead of a K. All right, let's see what Rich has got for us this time.
POV, Carmelo Anthony at the slightest inconvenience. Carmelo finally headed to an exercise yard where he'd be told where he can and can't sit. Angry meme review. Welcome.
Oh my God, Rich coming in fucking hot on this one. I love it.
Another angry meme review. I'm your host AC, and this is where I take your fantastic, disturbing, disgusting, and appalling memes about the world and share them with the internet. And you can share those memes with me by tagging hashtag angry meme review on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Backpages, Silk Road, and the Buffalo Public Schools website. And in every angry meme review, you've got homework. Cacao! This was last month's homework. Me looking at the surface stripes that are slanted instead of vertical. It's a big whoopsie looking at a no-no there, and you guys came in with a lot of interesting things.
By the way, I saw Rich's tweet about the next batch of homework. I will link you the Twitter post at the conclusion here, and I will also post the picture in the Discord for anyone that would like to facilitate, would like to participate in the meme homework to send to Rich.
A lot of interesting things. But before we go any further, first a word from this video's sponsor, Aura. How does it feel knowing that data brokers are making billions of dollars off of your internet information, selling your personal information without consent, destroying your privacy during the process. But that's where Aura comes in, because Aura protects your privacy by identifying data brokers selling your info. Aura takes care of the hard part, automatically removing your info from these dangerous sites and keeping it off. Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot of these different companies offering small pieces of security, but none of them offer as many features as Aura, like getting alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts on your credit card and banking, 24/7 monitoring to make sure that your identity is safe, a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more, with thank God, US-based support. Available around the clock. And if anything does happen, Aura includes $5 million in identity theft insurance protection, with US fraud experts available 24/7. Stop leaving yourself vulnerable to data breaches. Get your own 14-day free trial at aura.com/angrycops and see just how much of your data has already been exposed. All right, boys, let's bring those memes in here. Back them up. All right, back them up, and we're back to the memes. As always, first we're going to start off with some of the randomness that's gone on over the past several weeks since our last Angry Meme review. Before we get to our homework, so let's kick it off. When the ATF, IRS, and FBI all converge on your property, then ask why the lawn sprinklers smell like gasoline.
Why, God! Oh, that is diabolical! Holy shit! That's honestly fucking genius. Holy crap, I can't say anything. That's fucking genius. That is some of the best home security you can do. That's like some fucking Rambo shit right there.
It's my yard, Fed boy. I can't do a good Dan Grebel. It's my yard, Fed boy. It's my yard, Fed boy. I sound like Kennedy. I sound like Tim Kennedy. Or no, John F. Kennedy. Tim Kennedy would be different. I've got 50 grenades in a bag. Biden, June 2024. Trump, June 2025.
Yep.
They turned French, which is obviously gayer.
Please tell me this is a bit. Please tell me Aberrant Curse is making a joke. Lord, please tell me. Please tell me this is a joke and this is not being serious. I mean, it's funny. That's what I'm saying. Please let this be a joke. He's deliberately trying to be funny. Pretty serious? I hope so, because that is funny. That is legitimately funny, saying they turn French, which is objectively gayer.
Her, what are you on? Me, the spectrum! Why? Me, explaining the sign clearly depicts.
And the French immediately surrendered.
They're so good. All so good.
Me, the spectrum! Why? Me, explaining the sign clearly depicts a Beretta and I carry a Glock. The arresting officer. The next Burger King customer in line.
Sir, this is a Burger King.
Guys, this is the only reason you need to get married and have lots of kids. This is a 32-pounder cannon. It takes 14 people to operate, and you can legally own one.
I carry a musket for home defense, as the founding fathers intended. I had to resort to the cannon at the top of the stairs, filled with grape shot.
Prepare a broadside the neighbor's fence. POV. How I look when my girlfriend says no to booby time. How about a little bit of a motivational meme for you guys that are feeling down?
And yes, you actually can own a cannon like that. It is perfectly legal. Actually, I think depending upon the state laws, I'm reasonably sure. Don't quote me, but I think you can own a black powder musket too without requiring a license. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to muskets. But something in the back of my head is saying that if it's a black powder musket, you don't need to register it. You don't need a license.
Don't give up. If the hair around your butthole can thrive in a challenging environment, then so can you. You were using your cell phone while driving. No, I wasn't.
Okay, that is fucking based. That is fucking based. I love that fucking meme. Oh my God. Okay, for anybody that doesn't get why this is so fucking awesome, the last Angry Cops we did was about a woman that has no right hand. She has like no right hand from like, I think it's like the elbow down or slightly down the forearm or something like that. She has no hand. She has literally a nub at the end of her hand, and a police officer in Florida, I believe, pulled her over and said, I pulled you over because I saw you using your cell phone with your right hand. And she holds up the nub. She's like, you want to call this a day now? And he kept going. He actually kept going and issued her a ticket and repeated over and over again, I saw you manipulating your phone with your right hand. He didn't just double down. He quadrupled down and kept saying the right hand over and over and over again. And actually issued her a ticket for it. That's why this is fucking a based-ass meme.
I wasn't. Yes. One of my last videos where a young woman with no right hand was pulled over for talking on her cell phone.
Yes, right below the elbow.
And holding it in her non-existent right hand. You can check it out here. Is the cure to male loneliness running guns to Ireland? It could be. The DUI guy who thought he lost the cops chasing him. Lake Parish PD swamp puppy canine. That's right, a guy was running from the cops and then jumped into the water, and an alligator bit him a couple times on the arms while he was trying to get away. You can't make this stuff up. Watch it for yourself.
I love it.
Just into the live desk, police in Louisiana say that a man was attacked by an alligator while he was running away from a crash.
And I just thought,
only in Louisiana, thanks. Am I right, chat? Am I right? The only way this could have been better is if this was in Florida and that gator was some hillbilly's pet. That would have made it the absolute perfect Florida man story. Man jumps into lake to get away from the police, gets bit by alligator, which turns out to be the pet of hillbilly Jimbo Bob. Like, that would have been peak Florida man right there. But it's Louisiana, so it's just a wild gator.
this was fun. This obviously isn't in America. It's some South American country, I think, or Central American country. But he didn't want to get caught with his pistol, so he gave it to his lady, who tried to hide it in her prison purse. And oh, would you look at that? It's massive. And if you zoom in, I don't know if you want to, the slide is locked back.
Oh my God, she was, wait. Like, obviously Rich was blurring all that for a reason.
This obviously isn't in America. It's some...
She's doing it right in front of the cops. The cops are literally standing right there. She's got her hands down her pants, trying to, I'm guessing the front pocket. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it's the front pocket. And she's doing it literally right in front of the cops.
It's massive. And if you zoom in, I don't know if you want to, the slide is locked back. Could you imagine if the slide went forward and just clipped a...
Rich, why'd you have to put that image to my head? Oh God, I'm clenching. Oh dear God, am I clenching? Oh, I am crowd. Damn you, Richard, for putting that image into my head. Damn you.
Lip down there. Also, hats off to the brave officer who just barehanded that pistol, knowing where it just came from. I hope he washes his hands before he eats his Taco Bell. That is not something I would want to live, boss. General Sherman. I wonder how these backsliding cowards will commemorate me. The Sherman tank. It's an arson locomotive.
Yes!
I'm an officer. You will stand at the position of attention. A lieutenant. So much enlisted rank. And a twisted T of justice. I believe it's a twisted T. When you watch your warning shot, become his final warning. Hey, Sarge, you gotta eat that omelet.
Wait, I wonder if this can't be in reference to the Liver King, could it? Because that's Joe Rogan. Remember there was the whole thing with the Liver King that was like wanting to fight Joe Rogan and then said he was trying to like deliver a pistol as a present to him or something like that. That can't be in reference to this, is it?
Warning shot become his final warning. Hey Sarge, you gotta eat that omelet. It's my fave. Do you see this dude? He's like Florida man. I forget his deal, but he's like.
No. In fucking way. That's his real face? Oh my God. Oh, dear God. I mean, it's Baton Rouge, so bang, 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 bang. It's Sid. I mean, it's Sid's prettier cousin. Let's be real, but yeah, wow. Like, this only comes from inbreeding. I'm sorry. This level of defect only comes from inbreeding.
Some like wannabe hoodlum, like social media cat that's so dumb. Obviously, look at his face. That he like went and robbed like a local corner store for like $120, and then like went back like an hour later for like a soda or something. They got him right away. It's just a.
Wait, no, Rich. It says right there he broke into an oil change shop where he worked and sold $200. What that? Wait, did I miss something?
Omelet, it's my fave. Do you see this dude? He's like Florida man. I forget his deal, but he's like some like wannabe hoodlum, like social media cat that's so dumb. Obviously, look at his face. That he like went and robbed like a local corner store for like $120, and then like went back like an hour later for like a soda or something. They got him right away. He's just a
Rich might just confuse it.
But he does certainly look like somebody's Marine, right? Drill sergeant getting on your nerves? Ask him why he's the only one that doesn't have one of those funny blue ropes. Be a man.
If there's a tornado, stand on the roof. Don't go into the basement. Be a man.
Jeepers together at the end of that. Stand on the roof in the middle of a tornado, and he couldn't keep it together. He couldn't do it.
POV, you found the back rooms, but it's only lost spare barrels. Oh my gosh. If it was lost weapons, the Marines in Camp Lejeune would have been back home a long time ago. You remember that? When they lost like 2 rifles and the whole base shut down? Some say you can hear the voices of lower enlisted Marines still looking for those rifles. This sucks. When's chow? You guys got any rippets? You got any zins? A phase badge who hides his stuff in the bathroom next to the food court to get a bite to eat. Drill sergeant. Hey there, bud. Looks like you're missing some things. Like integrity. When you find out how much BAH you'd make by marrying the girl you'd been dating for 3 months. Huh? VA doctors be like, relax, David. It's just a small surgery. Don't panic. My name's not David. I know. I am David. What I
Hey. Oh, I think that one's maybe just a little bit too real. Anyone that has gone through surgery before, how real is this feeling about for you right about now?
David. What I see whenever I get behind the wheel of a government vehicle. Beat it up. Specifically a GSA minivan. Do you hear that? It's my favorite meme of this Angry Meme review. Tell them what they want, AC. For America's 250th anniversary, Black Rifle Coffee and I are teaming up to hand out a little bit of American motivation and patriotism.
Wow, that's a good
with an American-sewn Allegiance flag made in the USA and 3 bags of some premium roast coffee that you can enjoy and share at home.
Oh, that's a good price.
Make sure you hit me up in the DM so I can get this sent out to you. When you're trying to return fire, but your optic won't stop telling you how humid it is. Wow. Technology really saving us on the battlefield. POV, Carmelo Anthony at the slightest inconvenience. Carmelo finally
Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff.
headed to an exercise yard where he'd be told where he can and can't sit. Oddly enough, a lot more knives at this track meet. Carmelo Anthony, yeah, I stabbed a boy in the heart. I saw that. Carmelo killed a guy. When someone at the family gathering asks if anyone has a pocket knife, Me. Europeans in America, as soon as they discover SEC football stadiums, Dodge Chargers, Buc-ee's, and Taco Bell. I will say it has been fun watching the Europeans post on social media. Hey, the United States does have a lot of guns, but there's like not a lot of crime, and there's a lot of really cool shit here. Yeah, guys, yeah. We took all the good, brave versions of you that came over here. Of course it's better than where you lived. We got all your best. Europeans and others leaving America after their soccer/football pilgrimage is over. They have been converted to the American way.
True
In
story.
Waffle House, we trust. When you've been eating birthday cake all day for the Army and Trump's birthday, and your belt doesn't fit anymore.
Is that wait? Is that who I think it is? Wait. Who is that? Is that Joe Rogan? No. No fucking way. That is Joe Rogan. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, that's just no way that's Joe Rogan. I'll be honest, I thought that was like a fat Kurt Angle. A fat Kurt Angle. Like with the eyes or Dana White. That's okay, Dana White, not Joe. Why the hell am I stuck on Joe Rogan? Oh my god, why am I stuck on fucking Joe Rogan? Yes, Dana White, not Joe Rogan. Good God. Yeah. Okay, that's... You know what? Dana White, yes, I'm confusing my white bald men because all white bald men look the same. I mean, you can't blame me for it. You can't blame me for it. You know what? Dana White has been you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, he has been looking a little bit chubby in some of the like brief shots, like publicity shots that I've seen. His face is definitely looking a little bit more filled out. It must be bulking season. Maybe it could be bulking season.
More. Can we talk about how Joe Rogan doesn't know how to wear a tie? Jeez, man. I mean, I know you don't wear a suit normally, but who dressed you? He looks like a full-grown man kindergartner.
See, he's calling him Joe Rogan too. He's calling him Joe Rogan too.
And that's it for all of our randomness. Join me now as we go through your homework. Yes, like I said before, that's...
Wait, it is Joe Rogan? No fucking way. Okay, no, you know what? I'm moving on because I'm about to, my brain is about to break. Trying to figure out if that was Joe Rogan or Dana White. My brain is literally going to break because it doesn't look like Joe Rogan at all. And that's why I'm so confused. Someone said it looked like an allergic reaction. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fucking cooked. Yes, this conversation is fucking cooking me. Dana White walked out with Trump. Oh my god. Okay, I'm moving on. It's Joe Rogan. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. My brain is fried with this discussion. I need to move on.
Me looking at something that's completely wrong and you guys had fun with it. There was quite a few submissions, so let's do this rapid fire. Shall we? The drug test meat gazer. My wiener as I fill the sample cup. On a date with a woman.
Okay, hang on. Military service people. True? Isn't this true? Be honest. Yes. Sigh, yes.
Drug test meat gazer. My wiener as I fill the sample cup. On a date with a woman in 2026? Me. Her bulge. Simply said. Marines. Simply said. AC's evening for the next couple of years. Yes, I will. I am the diaper man. In the house, I am known as Diaper Man. Boy, would you look at that magazine. I don't know if you can tell, but nothing's gonna be getting
Who is the genius that loaded this mag up? That's a little bit of a failure.
Fired out of that because they loaded the bullets in backwards. Ugh. I've arrested people with this. I you not. I have arrested somebody with the backwards bullet in the chamber and backwards bullets in the magazine.
Wait, a backwards bullet in the chamber? How the hell would they accomplish that? The flare of the casing, I would think it wouldn't allow it to actually, like, get chambered. It can fit? Really? Really? Yeah, that's impressive. If they were actually able to chamber a backwards round, it just could be a pain to, no kidding, it'd be a pain to take it out. You're gonna need to disassemble it to take that out. Like, that's boggling my mind that someone was actually able to chamber a properly sized for that firearm out. Like, backwards 3 in a 9mm might work. Grants, don't fuck up your guns. Stop it.
And I just shook my head. If I'm not mistaken, one of them was a female. But either way,
oh God,
multiple times. The MEPS doctor. 18-year-old me wondering what the hell did I just sign up for?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sarge, admiring his newest, I divorced a stripper stripe. 4, I'm gonna bump those numbers up. Those
are
numbers
rookie
way up.
numbers.
First sergeant when he gets a call at 0230 about an E4 being pulled over for a DUI. Looking at you,
boy.
troop. Me! Boobs. You know who seconds that?
Enough said.
Sydney. Goth mommy, are you listening to a word I'm saying? Me. Just.
I mean,
Goth mommy, are you listening to a word I'm saying?
accurate. Absolutely accurate. No notes.
Me. Just appreciating Goth mommy. My wife. The wrong towel I used on my balls. I'm sorry
Oh, boy.
that I
I'll
used the
forget.
decorative towel. What's the point of having a towel if you can't use the towel? Who cares if it's got decorations on it? When your chunky battle buddy asks
Mommy,
you to do his
sorry.
height...
Mommy? Sorry? Mommy? Sorry? True story.
the towel if you can't use the towel. Who cares if it's got decorations on it? When your chunky battle buddy asks you to do his height to waist taping, and you, seeing he's barely in standard, might want to fudge those numbers and tell him he's got to eat salad for the next month until he gets taped again. When the dispatcher makes an error in CAD saying dong instead of dog. Show me responding to the aggressive black and white dongs. When the command says a funny word like boner or doo-doo during parade rest, and your buddy lets out the slightest snicker. America. Oil. It's a simple meme, but quite reliable. What can keep us from getting angry? The simple things in life. Me selecting my next health-related issue at the mall. Oh God, Chinese buffets are the best. Gosh, they're the best. They make me so happy. How I stare at my wiener after taking 12 gas station boner pills. You know they're good.
God.
Because it's got a rhino on the packaging. Me! Don't stare at the wounded vets! My son!
Yeah, okay. I think maybe offer a correction by autistic son. I think that would be a far more accurate meme of don't stare at the wounded vets and my autistic son. Unless you're talking about very young, like 5 years old and under, then this absolutely, I'm guessing, would probably apply. Parents of 5-year-old and under, you can verify if this would be accurate or not. And Todd, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much.
Son! Daddy, why doesn't that man have his legs, Daddy? Daddy, where's that man's eye? Daddy, why's that man got funny lines all over his face?
Okay, Rich beautifully channeling Eli here. He didn't quite get the same inflection as Eli, but he was getting close. Daddy, why does that man missing his legs? Daddy, you must tell me why. Why is that man missing his arms, Daddy?
And finally, no words
Yes.
needed. No words needed. And that's all we have for this month's Angry Meme Review homework. But don't worry. Cacao, we have your new Angry Meme Review homework. Yes, that's right, a young man getting maced. Is it him ready to take on the day and then the mace is being stuck 4 hours in traffic? Is it him trying to eat healthy and then Chinese food buffet? Oh, getting mace in his face. Oh, God. The discipline you would need. Make sure to fill out your template and tag hashtag Angry Meme Review so that I can see it for the next Angry Meme Review. Best way to support the channel is get yourself a shirt. This old Crack House. We got episodes coming up. Yep, that's right, Crack House 2.0. Cheapest way to support the channel is leave a comment. Tell me what you would write for that meme, for your homework. What was your favorite meme? All right. See you next time, weirdos.
I love his Angry Meme reviews, and these were good. These were some good Angry Meme reviews, I must say. Bravo, Rich.
Ember burns